So, spiritual practice, the feminine approach versus the masculine approach. Now, I want to be clear that this does not mean a man has to practice the masculine approach or a woman has to practice the feminine approach. That's not true. It's just that in modern culture, most of what has been brought forward over time, there's a reason for this, is the masculine approach. And so a friend was talking to me the other day about, Kathy, I am meditating and I realized like it's a practice of love, and these are my own words. Those weren't exactly her words. And it's just juicing me up so much now, and it's not that I have to meditate, it's that I like to and I want to meditate and I want it to continue to be like this. And I've got to say, when I was in my 20s, I practiced meditation from a very like regimented, this is what I have to do every day, twice a day type of thing. I meditated for like at least an hour every day, but usually part in the morning, part in the evening, right? And it was very regimented and disciplined, like this is what I had to have to do. And one day I realized, oh, wow, it's not actually like this. That I do this because it feeds me, because I feel better, because I have more clarity, because. Like, I do this because it's like juice for my soul. And so now the masculine approach is very disciplined. Like, I do this and even if I don't like to and all of that. And there is some degree of that required. Now, like, before you go, liken it to brushing your teeth, right? You brush your teeth and you have consistency with that, and you know that there's value to that. Otherwise, if you didn't have that consistency, you'd be kind of gross. Okay. And so similarly, this is like spiritual house cleaning. And you brush your teeth even if you're tired. You might skip a night, but even if you're tired, even if you're running late in the morning, hopefully you brush your teeth because there's a value to that. Similarly with meditation, and it doesn't even have to be meditation. It could be a mantra practice. It could be a practice of walking meditation, or a practice of like feeding birds or something like that. Right? Each of these is a spiritual practice in its own right. And it's like brushing teeth. You just do it. Although there is a difference between doing it because you have to and doing it because you know that it feeds you. And this is called in Sanskrit bhavana. And bhavana is the flavor you bring to it, or the attitude, right? And so in my 20s, and my friend that I talked about, we were bringing this attitude of like, must do this. This is important. But no flavor or bhavana of like, wow, this is a gift to myself. And bringing that flavor to whatever you're doing, whether you're actually eating food, feeding yourself, or feeding yourself with sound therapy or meditation, or even brushing your teeth. Like, you can bring that flavor of, wow, I'm so grateful I have this practice, even the teeth brushing practice. And in that way, it becomes a feminine practice. It has the flavor of Venus or love in a way, right? And so, like, whether you're a man or a woman, you can imbue it with this essence of loving, this essence of gratitude. And that's one element of what makes it a feminine practice. And so recently, one of my strong practices has been a mantra practice, because it creates this energetic buffer around you that you can feel. It's like an aura of, I don't want to say protection, because you don't need to be protected from anything, but this aura of support, right? And is really palpable if you're sensitive to energy. It is a real thing. And I can teach you this if you like. And so I do all these mala repetitions, and I realized like I had a little bit of the attitude of like, oh, I've got to do all these malas, so rushing through. And I do this practice of also anointing my body with sound, and that's a different practice from mantra. It's nyasa. And again, there was this flavor of like, oh, yes, and I knew I was honoring my body, but there wasn't the real essence of nurturing. And once I got that, oh my gosh, it shifted the entire practice, the entire nyasa practice, where you touch various parts of your body, all sort of divinizing them with the sound. Not even, well, you already are divine, so you're not divinizing it, but you're recognizing and consecrating in a way. And then the mantra practice, like just shifting that attitude of flavor or bhavana shifts the entire thing, and actually made my cells vibrate in a totally new, like, they're all loved up, like how can they not vibrate different? So just my invitation to you today is, whatever practice you're doing, bring some consistency to it, and bring some bhavana, flavor of delight. And if you'd like to know more about meditation, because it's important to choose a practice that you love, I did an entire hour on that. It's on YouTube. It's called Effortless Meditation, because if you've chosen the one that really works for you, then it's going to be more effortless. So that's under Kathy Williams Public Figure. And if you liked this video, please like it, comment, subscribe. The internet gods love us more. And go to YouTube, find Effortless Meditation from Kathy Williams Public Figure. Subscribe there. I have lots of longer videos there. I also have little tip videos. I did one recently on the breath and which nostril is dominant, can tell you which activities are more likely to thrive during that 90-minute period, because your nostrils change every 90 minutes. I can also teach you how to change them at will, and that video will be coming up super soon. So, all right, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day infusing everything with delight and love.